Welcome to Rosedale Park on Auckland's North Shore for a beautiful afternoon of softball. It's the Inter-Island National Fastpitch Softball Championships, and we have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon for you at this recently refurbished Rosedale Park, which is home to the Tradestaff World Softball Champs in the first week of March in 2013.
Naomi Shaw, who is the national coach of the women's squad. Naomi, a warm welcome to Sky Sport once a year, but always looking forward to the opportunity to work with you.
Good afternoon, Dale, and the last 3 or 4 days of softball has just been fantastic here. But I would have to say that probably the form team here going into this game is Auckland. They've only dropped one game in the round robin, and by virtue of a 7-0 game against Wellington, went straight into the final.
There's a pretty safe hit too through second base, and on to first goes Courtney Warren. So Auckland one down with a runner on first. Kailuna steadies herself. Good! Some good play there from Wellington.
Lovely throw there from catcher Emma Francis. Wasn't surprised to see Warren go stealing down. She's got speed, but Francis was up to the challenge and nailed her at second base.
That was great play by Emma Francis. We'll get a chance to have another look at it. Check this out. That's Francis. And the catching box up and quickly. Bullets. Picks up the runner.
And way to lay the tag down there at second base. Beautiful play.
High on Rebecca.
Jennifer Ferret.
Sorry, Jennifer's still in there. Yep. Nice little piece there. Drove between first and second. Good little piece there for Jennifer Ferret.
And if she gets it, she'll send it flying.
Kailuna, another little piece too, to the shortstop. Unable to pick it up cleanly. Auckland with runners on first and second. 2 down. Still bottom of the first. This is Jasmine Kailuna. 2-1 the count. Tui Cooper, little piece of it.
Nicely played. Hope Weber gathered that one in. You notice that Tui Cooper there suddenly changed her bat position. She shortened up a little bit to make contact. It wasn't quite enough to clear the field, but Hope Weber was all over that, and the third out was taken at third base.
So, bottom of the first innings, both teams unable to get runners through. 0-0.
It's such a bonus for us that we can get young players playing in the American college system. Huani is going to a college where we currently already have a young lady, Taneo Porphyri Matotia, who's already at Tanahasi College. So the experience that these girls get to play top softball in the States just can't be underestimated, the value to us here in New Zealand.
Krista does very well to get herself on bag. Kailuna checking with Emma Francis whether she wants it. Nice little piece. Hawani going to second, will be run out in fact.
Okay, so a push bunt there. You push bunt there. Played to first base Alison Boyd. She made the play down at second. It was a force. And Katin will say that she was there before the sliding Hawani, but obviously the umpire begged to differ. No, umpire was quite right. That back foot was lifted a little bit too early. Okay, so the force wasn't made before the runner came.
No complaints from the national coach.
Right call made.
Well, that's what we talk about. It is about millimetres. Wellington are a bit dark on it. I mean, perhaps we could not know exactly what he's saying, but...
I think his expression tells it all.
I think so. Chaka concentrating. How can we get this one through? There's another play.
There's a way out there by Alison Boyle. Boy, fantastic out. Ball driven there at first base, and she dives back to the base to make that double play with the returning base runner there. Fantastic out by Wellington. Well done.
Well, that one was there. It was low. She left it. Umpire calls it in. There's your runner on second base. Gillian Wills, plenty of speed. Beautiful piece. Driven down the left and third base line. That'll bring in a runner. Gillian Wills scores the first run for Auckland in the final.
That was a fantastic hit there from Kayla Clark. She comes from the Waitakere Bears club here, and you know, as I said before, one of the form hitters here at the tournament, a batting average of .467. which is a very healthy hitting average, and she's still maintaining it. Great running there from Gillian Mills.
Kairuna's fought back. It's a full house. This one counts.
Right
and
out.
pitches the K to retire Auckland, although one run was in. And the Aucklanders take the lead here in the final.
And Raylan being a draft pick for Wellington.
Getting a piece of that one over the head of the centre field. Back to the fence it will go. Rayland on the run, clearing to second. In fact, deciding that will do. So a good hit for Wellington. They've got a runner on second.
Yeah, great hit there from Victoria Raylan. Well hit, actually. Well over the top of the Catalan Hiku in centre field. She'll be really pleased with that. Tangaroa less pleased.
Nice piece there from Victoria Rayland. Clears
Great
the
hit.
centre fielder.
Well over the top of the centre fielder.
Well on, Shand gets the hit through to the shortstop. A good bounce for the shortstop, but had to step back and just let it come to her rather than move forward and run the chance of making a bobble.
Yeah.
Picks it up nicely, and the out on first retires the Wellington effort. Still 1-0.
And it's still anybody's ball game. I mean, a lot of focus there from Kairuna.
Nice piece there.
Oh, nice hit.
Well, we used to call them Texas Leaguers. You got another name for them now.
Well, Texas Leaguers are still used today, Dale. And it was a very nice Texas Leaguer, just over the top of Brooke Cutting's glove and just in front of the outfield.
Time.
Well, there's the riskier run there and a safe play there.
Yeah, ball was driven back there at Kairuna, and she's generally a very good fielder, but that was driven very, very hard. And Krista Huani, lead off for Auckland, is safe on first base.
Big chance here for Auckland. There's the bunt. There are outs all around, and Kairuna.
Lovely place bunt there by Courtney Warren. She put down a sacrifice bunt, but Lovett at second base, caught going the wrong way. But of course, she was looking to back up the ball that was being pushed in her direction. So, so a great bunt there by Courtney Warren.
Tough day at the office for Wellington. What have they got in them? Here's Kairuna. That's a hit. That's a biggie. That's to the fence. One run home. Make that two. Call it in three. What a hit. All the way. No. A third base hit. Brings three runners home. Classy softball.
What a fantastic hit there from Jennifer Ferret. Over the top of left fielder Victoria Raylan. And not unexpected. She's certainly one of our form hitters and has performed very well for the New Zealand women's selection team against Australian pitching. So, yeah, she's on fire. What a time to deliver.
Kayadun has had a good game in the final, but just in this innings, has succumbed.
Ferret tagging up on third base.
And now for the run home.
And she's beaten the throw from Victoria Raylan. So Cooper, the birthday girl, gets a sacrifice hit by virtue of scoring Ferret from third base.
There's a nice piece as well to right field, taken cleanly there, and that's Krista Huani. She's had a fine game here this afternoon in the final. But Wellington have really stood up here. It's been a fine game, even though the 5-0 scoreline might sense it's been one-sided. It really was just one innings where Wellington faltered and the runs came thick and fast. There's another drive to right field. Krista Huani, once again, spot on with her work. Well, the out is the championship.
And it is hard work of that one, but there it is.
An Auckland victory in the final, 5-0. They won't need to line up for their last turn at bat. And Wellington, despite a big effort, weren't able to get over the top of the blue and whites, who really finished off the tournament in fine style. As the high fives go around, as they should do, Tui Cooper, Kayla Clark have had good games. Their lead-off batters and runners, Huani, Warren, Ferret, all did really well here this afternoon. And of course, ably added to by the skills of Michelle Tangador was wonderful on the mound. A great victory, 5-0. Auckland beat Wellington in the women's final.
Michelle, took you 3 innings to get the runs on the board, huh?
It did.
Were you surprised at the way Wellington came out this afternoon?
No, not surprised at all, actually. A game before the final is always good as well, so they would have been pumped.
Now, you would have gone in pretty confident. You'd beaten them comfortably in the last match and earlier in the week. Did you have to put that to your back of your mind not to be overconfident?
Wasn't confident at all, actually. That's why I didn't come to the park early this morning. I got here just on time and ready to go.
Oh, so what is your normal routine? If you're confident, you come in early?
No, I don't come in at all. I'm always never confident. You never know what's going to happen.
What makes this Auckland team so strong?
We have a really good hitting lineup. We've got hitters on the bench as well. So
that's an extremely humble attitude coming from the woman that has to pitch these balls in.
No, it's all team effort. No, we can hit definitely from 1 to 17. We've got 17 in our team.
Now, what does the season hold for you now? What for you now?
And we have one more Gillies series. I think I'm still trying to get time off work, but we'll see how that goes. Who's
your employer? Let's talk. Let's get there now. Who's your employer?
Lisa. Can I have time off work?
There you go, Lisa. Time off work. Hey, congratulations, back-to-back champions.
Thank you very much.
Rebecca Bromhead, skipper of the victorious Auckland side, the cry of Auckland we just heard a moment ago. That must feel good.
It does. I'm just so happy, and I'm really proud of the girls. They came together today, and we really wanted this. And we got it. And all credit to Wellington. They're a really young side. They've got some experienced players as well, but they're up and coming, and we know we're going to see them again.
Yeah, Jasmine Carduna, not a bad little pitcher at 18.
No, she struck me out. She's lovely. I went away with her with the White Sox recently, and she's got a big future. And yeah, she keeps working hard. She'll make a big name.
Yeah, how tough for a young pitcher like that in a final, all the pressure?
Oh, it will be, but it'll be a big growing experience for her. But it is hard, especially when we've got the cameras here. But it's definitely something she needs to go through if she wants to pitch well for New Zealand.
That's now 2 in a row for Auckland. That must feel good today, particularly with the weather you had early in the week as well, and the sun's out today.
We have been bridesmaids a number of years, a long time that I've been playing, and I've lost a lot of finals. So I am very happy that we won today.
All right, we'll see you a little bit later on this evening with the trophy presentation. But congratulations, job well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.